Why, hello everybody that's out there on YouTube. It's your boy Maxwell coming at you with yet another video review. And after a much overly long break, I do apologize. We're going to be taking a look at a figure that really puts a highlight in my collection for one of the specific things that I collect. Today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Disney Mirroverse ranged action figure Buzz Lightyear. So let's get going into today's video review.
I declare this to be astral plane.
And so here we have Buzz, right now in his packaging, but if we're going to be reviewing him, he kind of has to be out of his packaging, doesn't he? Well, let's get looking at the box first, and then we'll get looking at the figure. So here we have the back packaging. As we can see, a nice windowing there for Buzz here. We can see him all in like a heroic pose and stuff. Looking really cool and really nice. Get some early looks as to how he looks and how he comes packaged. We got it's hard to tell from here, but he's got the stellar portal, as it's called in the game, here in the background, and so yeah, and some of his included accessories and whatnot. Warning, attention, Buzz Lightyear, ranged character. Up towards the top of the box, we've got Disney Mirroverse. And we got McFarlane Toys 12 and up Disney Mirroverse. This box is dusty. I've had this for a little while now. On this side of the box, we got Disney Mirroverse. A nice image there of Buzz Lightyear, ranged McFarlane Toys. On this side of the box, we just got another image there of Buzz, ranged character. On the bottom, words, warning, barcode thing. And on the back of the box, we just got a shadowed image there of the characters that are capable of being played as, including Belle, Buzz, Captain Jack Sparrow, the Genie, Sully, Mickey Mouse, Oogie Boogie, crud blanking her name, Merida, and Scar. Collect them all! And so the other characters that are available is a fractured version of Captain Jack Sparrow, and Jack Sparrow battle to defend the Mirroverse in the App Store and Apple Store. Follow yada 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 things and stuff. And so now we're gonna take this guy in his packaging, put him off to the side, and get him pulled out of his packaging. So, but here we've got a Buzz Lightyear opened up and out of his packaging, and I do gotta say I absolutely love the Mirrorverse design on this figure. I cannot wait for them to eventually release a figure of Woody, because since this game has been released, Woody has been added as of the time of this recording, along with several other characters I would love to eventually see toys for. But enough about that. Included in with his packaging, you get a card here that says Mirroverse, Buzz Lightyear ranged, and on this side of the of it, you get some tech specs and whatnot, and his stats, which are pretty cool. Pretty cool that you get that, and his bio: courageous and dutiful. Buzz is far from your average plaything. This brave Space Ranger supercharged suit is outfitted with an arsenal of the latest Star Command tech, including lasers and an armor-blasting arm cannon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So you get that. So hooray for the card. But you also get a display stand to help him with standing purposes. But we'll just put this off to the side for the time being. And you also get his wings, because he does not have pop-out wings like his Toy Story toy version does. You actually have to physically put these wings in, but we'll save that for a little bit later in the review. So let's get started off by taking a look at the details on this figure. We got a lot of nice detailing here. Quick turning on a light there. You can see nice sculpting there for the face. Indented. It is indented here on his chin. And he's got the nice standard Buzz Lightyear like smirk scowl thing. Nice green here. We got the Star Command logo here. Lightyear buttons and whatnot. Buttons and more buttons. Nice purpling for his whatever these belts are. I think they're like jetpack suspension straps, and they go all the way around onto the back. And here we can see even his back looking all nice. And then kind of just going down his chest. He's got like so many different points of articulation. It's not even funny. I haven't even been able to successfully find them all yet. But here we got his utility belt area here with what looks like his utility belt from the Toy Story 2 iteration of Buzz Lightyear that got released. And yeah, this guy looks like Buzz Lightyear. He's got a backpack, obviously, as he should. He is Buzz Lightyear for his jetpack. It is nicely designed and nicely detailed, but somewhat lacking in paint. I'm thinking if I can find the right purples, I might end up customizing him a little bit and getting those painted in myself. And let's take a look at his arms as well. Very nicely detailed on his arms. And for his hands, it's like all around really cool, really nice. Here's his laser section. And yeah, as I stated, this guy is really well articulated. He has a ball joint at the head for all kinds of moving around and very stiff turns. Shoulders can do a full 360, can go in and out. He does have a bicep swivel. He's got this thruster piece here, which goes either direction. He does have an elbow joint, which bends at about 90 degrees or so. He does have a swiveling capability, but it's more prominent here on this hand here, which is all on soft ratchets. Wrists are articulated with a hinge that goes this way, and they do rotate at several different points for all kinds of different weird ranges for motion and stuff. These are the only sets of hands he comes with, so one is always in a fist and the other one is always kind of partially opened. He's got a ball joint here at the base of his chest for wiggling and rotation. He also has a ball joint here at the bottom of the waist for added rotation and whatnot, so he could go kinds of all Johnny Bravo, ah man, I'm pretty. Legs can go forward about that far, back about that far. They can go out about that far. They do have a swivel here. Knees can bend on a heavy soft ratchet about that far, and no articulation there, but feet can go forward and back, can tilt from side to side, and his toe can bend up and down. And yeah, he's just really cool. Lots of articulation. And now we're gonna get into stand, Buzz, stand. We are doing a review here, so you must stand, my boy, stand. Okay, perfect. For comparison, here he is next to the Lego Buzz Lightyear that I reviewed a while back on the channel. See how these guys look together. They look pretty cool. Whoop. Here he is next to the glow in the dark from Lightyear Buzz Lightyear. He's just the size of a standard action figure, so you can get a sense of scaling that way. Here he is next to the Toy Box Infinity Posable Action Figure Buzz Lightyear. See how those two look together. Whoop. Here he is next to a Buzz Lightyear that I also reviewed on the channel a while back and started doing some customizing work too. See how these guys look. They're about in par with the size for each other. So that's pretty cool. There you got that. And even though that this is a Buzz Lightyear review, just for the sake of it, for this one time, as I think his Woody would be about the same size. Here he is next to the posable figure Woody. See how these guys look together. I think that'd be roughly about the right size, I would think. Whoop, I got that. Here he is next to the Disney Store exclusive and about the same size as every other Buzz Lightyear. You can get a sense of how these guys look together. That's pretty good size scaling. There you got that. And last but certainly not least, for comparison's sake, here he is next to the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Decepticon Tarn. Yes, I know I have one of the goodies of the universe next to one of the baddies, but hey, is what I've got on hand right now. So you can get a sense of scale. He's about the same size as a Voyager class Transformers figure for those of my Transformers fans who are watching this video. So there you go with that. Now, normally this is kind of where we'd say we're getting done with the video, but we haven't even talked about his accessories. Like I said, he comes with this display base, which we'll be showing off here momentarily, but I mentioned his wings. Now, these wings are removable and detachable, and all you got to do to reattach these is making certain they're oriented like this, where you got this angle bit going down. You take this and you slot it into the backpack. Do the same thing on the other side. And there you go. He's got his wings, and they are made of a translucent blue plastic, which is really cool and really nice. And then, as I stated, he's got his display stand, and he's got a couple posts on his feet, and so you just take this and plug it into his feet, and voila, there he is, all posed on his stand and stuff. And the nice thing is, because of the stand and stuff, because it is a bigger size base stand, you can actually pose him in cool dynamic action poses and whatnot, and it will be able to hold his weight, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Now, one thing that they did mention was that he had like this laser thing. That actually is part of the backpack, and I have not figured out if this thing actually can come off. I do not believe it does. And so, but when you do receive him, this whole backpack section is actually detached at this backmost section. So you do have to attach all that, make certain it's all lined up and stuff. And it's all a softer plastic, but good quality softer plastic, so you'll be able to get him on there and whatnot with no problems whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know what else to say other than he's a Buzz Lightyear. I absolutely adore this figure. I can't wait for if they release a Woody for him, because then that's another partner set that's going to be on the shelf. But yeah, he's really cool all around. I mean, I wish he kind of came with a helmet, but oh well, he doesn't. Not the end of the world. I wish he had a couple bit more details of paint or swappable hands or something like that, but he doesn't. Oh well, not the end of the world. But hey, you know what? Gotta take your ups and your downs together. And I gotta say, all things considered, he's a really good, really cool, really fun figure. A lot of posability. According to the box, he's got 22 different moving parts, which is really cool. And this is aimed for more mature adulting collecting community, which is why this video will be posted as for adults and not for kids. Even though the game is meant for kids, these figures, which are McFarlane toys, and McFarlane toys are designed for the teenager and adult collecting communities. And I do gotta say, after having messed with this figure and played with him a little bit, yeah, you could definitely see why they did that. And ooh, I usually have him with this thing standing there when I put him on his base, when I put him back on the shelf. But yeah, there you go, and there you got that. And there you have it, my review on the McFarlane Toys Disney Mirroverse Buzz Lightyear figure. I gotta say, he's a really cool, really fun figure. When I first initially picked him up, this was my first experience with the McFarlane's toy branded figure, and so I do have to say I was very thoroughly impressed with the quality of it. And yeah, and I've also been playing the game Disney Mirroverse for quite some time now, since actually it got officially released, and it's been a fun game, and Buzz is a fun character to play as, and he looks really accurate to his model that is on the game. So yeah, there you got that. So as I stated earlier, and if I didn't, then I'll state it now, I picked this guy up from Target, and so you can find him at target.com. I'll put a link in the description down below. He might be in stock, he might not be. As of the time of the recording of this video, I don't know. But yeah, so there you go, and there you got that. So thanks for tuning in. As always, don't forget to check me out on social media. Links will be in the description down below, and we'll catch you all next time. Hey gang, thanks again for tuning in to this latest installment of Maxwell's Reviews. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel by clicking here. And please be certain to check out this other video review. And also be certain to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with whomever you think might like it. All the help really helps me out. And so again, until next time, fun people, camera fall down!